Sheila. Duh. I didn't even have me in the camera, in the queue.
Oh.
I was down there, and I started the show. Oh boy! Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell, and this is the Morning Drive with the Driver's Side. Remember, we are sponsored by Trucker Tools, so please download that app, tap that app, and let us know how that app is working for you. Truck washes, fuel optimizer, all the load board, all that stuff. They're a little guy, and they're for the little guy, which I'm happy about. And I can't do my mic down here this morning. I don't know where my little box is. My wife's phone is on it, but I'm going to steal that from her and before she murders me.
I'm gonna go get some hot
Oh,
water.
there it is. There it is. All right. While she's doing that, I will go ahead and go over my morning intro and talk to my people here. Good morning, Charles Bundy. Good morning, Keith Becker. Good morning, my man, John Herdridge. Good morning, Jesse Williams. Good morning, Trucker Tools. Good to see you. I love you guys. Thank you for all you do for us and all we do for each other. It's not an easy time, ladies and gentlemen. I know that, and my wife put some stuff together for me this morning, but I experienced something yesterday that was very emotional for me. I was out on the strip yesterday here in Las Vegas, and I was watching our people protest yesterday. So it was very emotional, very very emotional. So remember, we are here every morning, every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m., and we are also on Sunday nights at 5 p.m. for the better of the industry. And we are sponsored by Trucker Tools on all of those. So please be sure to tune in every morning and Sunday nights. So basically, we're just going to jump in. Here's the wife. Makes me feel better. Slows me down a little. Because, man, I could just whip through stuff like it ain't nothing. Is everybody hearing me okay? Does everybody hear me okay? Honey, go ahead and talk into that microphone real quick. See if that works. Just say hello.
Good morning.
I don't know. We don't know. Okay. We'll see if we heard you here in a minute. That's all we need from you there. Thank you for the sound check. Appreciate you coming by the show. See you next week.
What?
Anyway, so in
Just
today in the
know
news,
what to do if I decide to take a week
I
off.
would not know what to
No,
do.
I
You're
know.
really right. You are right. Good morning, Mark. How are you? Remember to like and share into your groups. We are a grassroots show. Baby,
Grassroots.
I don't know if it works. She just threw it on. I wish you guys could see her real quick. Grassroots. Anyway, in today's news that the wife handed to me, I guess Twitter is not going to open anytime soon. And basically, they're saying you can still work. You can just work from home forever,
Pretty much. Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Their offices are closed.
Because they're not going to open until September.
Right. So their offices are closed right now, and they're not even going to reopen those offices for people to go back until September. But
Wow.
they basically sent
Good
a
morning,
letter
Leland.
and said, you don't even need to come back at all if you don't want to. Just keep working at home. They're encouraging people to stay at home and just continue to work from home.
Right, right. Well, I know our people's not ready. Our strip employees are not happy. Our culinary employees are not happy. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Right.
So, but violence is on the rise already here in Las Vegas. We're already back to robbing and stabbing, and it's just I don't know, honey. I really wish things would get better because the things that I'm seeing I've never seen before in my life. I really haven't. It blows me away the way the way things are. I can hear her real good. Okay, I can hear her real good. So I don't know. Didn't hear the wife. Okay, good morning, Wayne and Sheila. Mike Holden, how are you, sir? I'm just kind of trying to slow myself down. I really am because boy, I want to be pissed off. I do. I want to be pissed off, but I can't. I can't come from my emotions and let my feelings be the ones that broadcast.
Feeling.
Feelings, nothing but feelings. Hello, Ed Rogers. How are you? How are you guys doing? What's going on with you guys? What's going on in your neck of the woods, in your trucking neighborhood? I'll get to the rest here in a second because I'm a little irritated with what California did and then what Colorado did yesterday.
Right. Well, a
That was
couple
a
days ago
joke.
now.
Okay. If nobody remembers yesterday, I was talking about Elon Musk opening up Tesla against county orders, California orders, or whatever it is. He opened up and said, I'm opening. I don't care, what you think or what you're going to do. I'm going to open up. Which I just hit myself in the face with that piece of paper. But which he went ahead and did. And then California sent him a little letter. Said, you need to close your doors.
Right.
Opposed to what happened in Colorado to that small business, that
Yeah.
that restaurant.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was talking about a restaurant that was fully packed in Colorado yesterday. I mean, they were packed to the gills
On Mother's Day.
on Mother's Day. It was Sunday. They're closed today. Their license has been taken. They've been shut down.
Suspended.
Suspended. It doesn't matter. Did Elon Musk get his suspended? No. No. Guarantee you they're there this morning working away.
Well, it's quite possible, in my own opinion, though, that little business isn't contributing to campaign funds as much as Elon Musk is. That's just my opinion on that.
Look, my opinion is money talks.
Right.
Period.
That little company isn't employing as many employees in their state as Elon Musk does. In
No.
California.
So that's a joke, though. But here's I'm glad you got me that information, because I'll tell you this: as things are reopening, I'm seeing little things open, but these big companies, they're staying closed.
Right.
They're staying closed. I'm seeing my people strike out here for their safety, for just their general health and safety.
Right.
They want transparency in just safety as far as their environment. That's all they want. Because people are being forced to sign waivers that the company's employees are not reliable for your sickness.
Right. Not
If
all
you get
companies,
sick.
but I think it's going to become more standard. I'm expecting it from my place.
It's coming from your place. I already know it is. So let me before we go any further, because I'm going to talk about Washington. I'm going to talk about Washington, and I'm going to talk about our protest. So, but I want to go to the beautiful audience first, because I see Bob Hopper. Bob Hopper. Thank you, Bob. I needed that post this morning.
Why all of a sudden were you like speaking?
Because I'm happy about seeing Bob. I like Bob.
Like,
What about Bob?
Oh, grasshopper.
Yeah, so Grasshopper. I'm gonna go to you guys here. Come to you guys here in a second, and then we're gonna carry on with the rest of the show. But Bob Hopper helped me out this morning. It's believe it or not, posts have power.
Mm-hmm.
If people believe in power and prayer, I believe in power and posts. I really do. What Bob said this morning was awesome. I mean, I'll read the post here in a second, see if I can find it. It's over on the driver's side. It's my morning post, and boy, I'm just all over the driver's side, ain't I? Always posting stuff. It's supposed to be a structure. That's an easy way. Okay, well, what's this? Okay, let's go to you guys. Brandon Carpenter, freight is super busy again here in Ohio. Well, that's a good thing. General freight in Canada, very slow. Grocery and booze loads busy as a mofo. Well, we're learning that cannabis and alcohol survive through any times. Because I know the cannabis shops have really actually been very profitable during this time. But Bob, the reason why I brought up Bob, and the reason why I was talking about powerful posts, because Bob posted something this morning, and I find a lot of truth in this. When goals are more important than a party, welcome to the 1% club. And it kind of calmed me down, because I want to go off. I really need you here right now. I want to go off because you're the one that made me put me in my place this morning when it comes to the protesting.
Correct.
And what's going on in Washington and here, and the difference between the two from what I can see,
Right.
and from what's coming out. I mean, I know they've been up in Washington for a little while, but I know my people in Vegas were out there honking and doing the same thing, pretty much that they were doing in Washington. But I'm wondering why I'm bringing this up is because Washington, I'm seeing barbecuing, I'm seeing scooter riding, I'm seeing people drinking in hotels, having a good time.
Right.
I'm seeing food lines here. I'm not seeing people barbecuing. I'm not seeing people making a choice to go somewhere. I'm seeing people just completely broken. 7-mile food lines.
Correct.
I mean, I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I'm wondering if, like Martin Luther King and all the people that have made change in this world that went to Washington
Right.
and marched on those steps and marched on Constitutional Avenue, if afterwards they were like, hey, let's go hang out, let's go get some drinks. Let's go party. Let's go rent some scooters. Let's do this. Let's do that. What an emotional feeling. The monument, right? That's we. I get all that, and that sounds like more like a vacation opposed to a protest. So, do you think that messages could be getting? I mean, do you think that messages could be getting blurred coming out of Washington when people are barbecuing, showing a good time, asking for help, but riding scooters? Um, that just doesn't seem like it's being taken that serious. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings here, and I'm not trying to start a fight. But it's from what's coming out. It's from what we're seeing.
Right. Well, the protest, everyone is in their emotions, and when you protest, there are emotions and feelings involved, whatever the protest is. And so, and they've been there for almost 2 weeks, and we understand as far as boredom and there. But with everything that's going on in the country and all the immediate crises that are going on, it could possibly come across as a skewed message that it's not as serious as a message as they perhaps want it to be. So it's possible that it could be falling on deaf ears right now.
Like Leland Smith said that they rode scooters last night and they were closed. No one was there. I know, but we saw a group of people going down the street going, yeah, and then a whole bunch of people running to go play on scooters. I just feel like, I mean, some people could take that wrong. Because I was out on the strip yesterday with these people honking, and these people were crying. These people were in their full uniforms out there begging for transparency on just their safety.
Right.
And they only had one message, and it was safety.
Mm-hmm.
Transparency on their safety. Don't gamble with workers' lives.
Right.
I think that they're up in Washington for like 5 different things, 10 different things. I'm not sure what it is anymore. I'm really not. I don't know what it is because I'm seeing people sitting like the Godfather in their truck broadcasting into groups like Black Smoke Matters with 30,000 people in it. Like the Don Juan of DeMarco. Like the Don Juan, I mean, seriously, I thought he was Sonny from The Godfather. Okay, drive us. I mean, he was on his CB. I mean, I'm not trying to take, but I mean, come on. And then I think it's crazy. I just don't think certain like things like that should get broadcasted. I think if you are up there for change, then the fight for your change is what should be broadcasted, not the enjoyment of the process. Because I don't think anybody's enjoying things right now here in Vegas. They're not having a good time. It's not easy.
Or a lot of other places.
People can't go back to work. They just can't. There's nowhere to go. I mean, I don't realize if these truck drivers realize that if they do get changed tomorrow, that what they come back to is not going to be nowhere near what they left. Soup Plantation, Sweet Tomato, they're gone.
Right.
Those buffet chains are gone.
Right.
So those restaurants, those drivers that deliver to those restaurants are gone.
Right.
Not just there's just so many people that are going to be gone. And I don't think there's going to be, people are trying to predict, Christmas, we're going to be booming. Yeah, we're going to be back. We're going to be good. Their capacity, this and that. No one can predict anything in this future right now. Period.
Well, and the other thing that we had talked about as well is that we're not even sure that as far as Christmas. So once people go back to work between now and then, we're talking it's only a few months away until we hit the fall season. And with the prediction of a second wave coming during flu season, are people really going to be spending as much during Christmas, between now and November or whatever, on Christmas gifts? Or are they going to try to get a few gifts in now before, in case things possibly close, or hoarding their money in case there's another round and they get laid off again? So that's a concern.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I think these drivers are up there thinking that it's just about their change when the world is changing. I don't know if they actually realize that America has changed. Take a walk outside and you will see. What will you see? You'll see masks on people's face that you didn't see before. America is changing right before your eyes. And the thing is there's people out there, enjoying themselves to a degree. Whether things are closed or not, you expect people to don't read into it, then don't broadcast it. If you don't want people to read into certain things and see certain and to have to defend yourself and think, then don't do that. I mean, you're sending out a message. When you broadcast, you send out a message. Period. I don't think they really actually understand the power of this thing and what it actually does. People out there that are being in Washington, and I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. I got a phone call yesterday, this and that, and they want to talk about Washington and be up there and tell you the emotional feeling of it. When yesterday, I didn't have to go to Washington to feel the emotions. I went right out to the Strip. I don't know where. I didn't see no truck drivers out there supporting them. And these are the people that take care of people that come into the town. I just didn't see enough support out there. And I didn't see that anybody really in any smiles. I saw sadness. I saw so much sadness. I saw people breaking. America is breaking, and I don't think that drivers that are asking for better rates understand that. You might not have no rates to go back to. The herd is being thinned. Really. Like Leland says, everything was closed. Don't read into it. Drivers are human beings. They have homes and families and do laundry. They are allowed to have fun. Right, but I understand. Isn't there a time and a place for that, though? If you're up in Washington to protest, are you up there to have fun? Or are you up there to protest? Because, like I said, I wonder if Martin Luther King and all them just decided to go, hey, let's just go party on the downtime. Let's go have some fun on the downtime. I think they strategically were planning on their next move. That's what I think. Like people that have gone to that memorial, it's either a field trip or it's a trip of business. You can't get it twisted. It's just the way things are being put out. Like I said, I saw.
Like we said, we don't want you. You run the risk of a message being skewed. So
Right.
Just per chance that for whatever reason the president or vice president peeked out and saw all that going on, he could possibly think, man, they're having a good time out there. They're just barbecuing and up and down out there. It could possibly be taken in a wrong sense.
Right, things can be taken in the wrong sense. If you want to be taken seriously, you got to walk that serious line. You can't put yourself out there for scrutiny because you're going to be scrutinized no matter what. So I bet you have no idea what they are asking for, but they are the right things. I know they're asking for cheap rate or better rates. It's all over their trucks. You're up there for autonomy. Autonomy, as far as that goes, it's here. I've been talking about that for years. I did shows about that a year ago. The only thing you're going to do about autonomy is slow it down. What are you talking about? How about the compensation for the people that are going to be displaced? Are they going to just be displaced like the rest? Oh, baby, I lost it. I did something here. Sheila, I need help. Uh-oh. Damn it. Uh-oh. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. Oh, boy. But autonomy, it's here. I think compensation for the people needs to be really, really at the forefront of that one. That's just what I think. But I know people are up in Washington for change, and it doesn't seem like that just got to be careful of what's going on up there and how you're portraying your movement and your protest. Because we're all human, not just drivers. What? Where you at?
One way or another, you're gonna try to get me on that camera. Could you not every time I gotta peek around, not get me on camera? When it's 6:00 in the morning.
With their Volvos, that's just sick. Shut up, John. Don't start. It was a great example of brotherhood. There is no business to conduct at 10 p.m. You guys can't meet together and make sure that you're all on the same page and make sure that everybody's message is the same and that it don't get blurred. Because I know you guys are, Jeremy Johnson from the Disrespecter Trucker said that he would never have a GoFundMe, but now he does. So you really, there's too many people broadcasting out of there. You said Trump's calling for 1,000 trucks. There's no truth behind that at all. Okay. Oh, bullshit. Not going to act like we are all starving and homeless, crying 24 hours a day. People eat and talk. Can't the doom and gloom. Okay, 7 Mile food lines. How many people? So, but you want these people's support? You just don't. Did I really read that right? Did I just read? Oh bullshit! Not going to act like we are all starving and homeless and crying. Right? You guys are only worried about your rates and autonomous in your jobs. People don't have jobs today. Period. And these are people that buy stuff off the shelves. That's what I don't understand. You're talking about these are the people that buy stuff off your shelves that you deliver. You know, you guys, these drivers that say, "Oh, we deliver your stuff. It's not going to be that. We're going to shut it down." And da, da, da. Well, here you go. They don't even have work today. So basically, who cares about the people that are out of work? Because that's what I got from that comment. Am I wrong?
Remember not to.
I'm not pushing buttons, but just be careful what you broadcast. The message, it's your broadcast. You're sending the message out. I saw that scooter video last night, and I'm like, and just came from our protest where people are begging for food and just want to work safely, just want to be able to go back to work, opposed to worry about what they're going to make. They can't make anything. These people are getting 1,200 supposedly. That some didn't get the stimulus, and some didn't even get unemployment. I mean, our numbers are through the roof. I don't understand. He does. Are you guys taking donations for fuel and food? Because Jeremy Johnson was on there the other day. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Have you watched all the videos? I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings here. I'm not. It's just what you're putting out. You're going to be under under a microscope. Every president is golfing. They have been here for 12 days. Please read my comments right. We are not here for autonomy. We are here for the brotherhood and support of drivers. So you're just there to support drivers what? To do what? Get better wages? Get better rates? Safety? Autonomy? So now I'm completely confused on what you're doing up there. Because I swore it was for the comment section for autonomy and the people that are getting, exemptions from the ELD for autonomy companies. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So, but
Everyone has a right to protest.
right. Are they up there protesting, or are you up there for the brotherhood? I don't understand that comment. If you're not up there for protesting and rates and autonomy, then what are you up there for? I don't know. I'm not trying to piss you off, but it just you guys are the ones putting out this footage. Yeah, the guy Sean McIntosh is the one doing the footage from the truck, like The Godfather. I just don't know if you guys are going to be taken seriously by a government that's watching you right now. Your every move. Do you think they're not watching your every move? Here's what I don't understand on top of all that, babe. We got a president that says fake news. Fake news, fake news. Your newspaper's fake. Your newspaper's fake. You're fake. You're fake. You're fake. And then you got these truck drivers going up there for change for the president to want to talk to the president, but they run to the media for media blitz. How does that make any sense?
Well, well, media coverage, fake or not fake, and however they spin it, is still coverage, and it gets more exposure out to general population for one. And if it continues to even get general news coverage even once in a while, then eventually, I mean, he sees it, and like he addressed on Fox when Fox News,
He didn't address it. He answered a question.
Correct, but it's still he had to address the question that was posed to him.
Right.
So it still got his attention. Now, whether he took it seriously or not, or thought they were just out there honking their horns and had no idea what they were out there for, or if he even cares, because we're in the middle of a pandemic and the country is shutting down, and he's trying to get it reopened in the middle of a campaign. Who knows? You just don't know. And so some things of protesting and the way that it comes across could be construed not necessarily as the way that they are hoping for it.
Well, if the messages are coming across just in different ways that we can see, imagine what the media is doing. Imagine what that propaganda machine is doing. just blows me away. Just to get to get attention from a source that you. Here's the thing: all these drivers didn't. We don't trust nobody. We don't trust this. We don't trust that. I don't trust the government. Screw the government. Screw this. Screw that. Let's go to Washington. What the hell? That confuses me. ATA's fake news. Well, you're going to wind up dealing with pretty much the AT and the FMCSA because that's what your president's going to pawn it off to. Your president. Because here's my question to you guys and the president. Here's my question to all the people in Washington. What do you actually think the president's top 100 priority list is? What do you think the president's top 100 priority list is? Do you think the truckers sitting out in front of the White House made that list? The top 100 priorities of the president of the United States? He's got 20-something million. How many Americans out of work?
Yeah.
What was that number?
It's like over 20 million.
How many? He's got an economy that's closed.
Well, it's starting to reopen, correct, but it's definitely down there. It's not in a good situation.
No. All right, let's go to some comments. I think I've rambled on quite a bit.
Right. Can I tell you my opinion on what I think his top one is?
Yes, you can.
His election.
I think the number one thing on the president's mind is his election too. I really do. I really do. Unless you're up there and you're funding that campaign.
Right.
Yeah, Billy. You got a mountain to climb.
Right. I mean, he was having arguments and discrepancies with his campaign managers that he was looking to fire him and everything else because things didn't favor in his direction.
Well, do we really need to get into Fauci and all that? I mean, he's dismembering the COVID-19 crew. Good morning.
He's definitely scaling them back.
Let's go to some comments, babe. I feel like I've ignored everybody. I'm sorry, guys. Good morning, everybody. Straight from a guy who was in Washington. Come to the truck show in Washington. It's amazing. It makes me look like they aren't there for a good time. I don't understand it. I don't. I don't think that the people that have changed. I am over the Washington thing. I really am. You're out there barbecuing and people are in 7-mile food lines. And you're out there, drinking. I get that you're people and should have fun too, and there's a time and a place for that, but it doesn't belong on camera every 2 minutes. I mean, they're on camera there's 50 people broadcasting a day up there. So
that brings up another issue that some people wanted to have declared of the drivers being out there as a national emergency and have FEMA step in for food and supplies. And again, a message could be misconstrued and taken improperly if they see footage or someone reports back any footage.
Yeah, it's
that they're out barbecuing, and people feeding everybody, which is a good thing. They should be out feeding each other, and that's it. But it doesn't necessarily look like it's a national emergency that FEMA needs to step in.
That's why I'll have Shelly on. I'm going to call Shelly as soon as we're done here with Trucks at Room to Spare because she is the head of that natural disaster relief organization, right. which is the driver's side. That's who we support. So why not go and get my head of the natural disaster relief program that we fully support and have her on? In regards to that, you asked me a question. You just bounced on me. So tomorrow I'll have Shelly on. I'm just letting you. Okay, let me stop there. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm done.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I was.
It's only a matter of time before I get murdered on camera. First of all, I agree 100%. Pete, hopefully it's with me. I don't know. John Herdrich, what's going on? I am going to Missouri, guys. I'm waiting to hear back from Gary from SPB to get those dates in line and stuff like that, and have that all straightened out. Good morning, Justin Spees. Okay, let's go over here. Over 50% of drugs are in Washington right now processing the rates. The reason why the rates are so low. You stop it. Even the president's golf. Yeah, I don't think the president's golfing today or riding scooters today. He's more worried about his election. They are asking for the wrong things. All right, look, it's Wednesday. Hello to my granddaughter, too, by the way. Her name's Wednesday. I love my grandkids. I love my daughter. All right, look, we good here? Are we good here? We need to talk about anything else, kids? Friends, family, drivers?
Did you talk about that they're still gonna proceed with Blitz Week or
Oh,
when
yeah, your Blitz Week's
in
coming,
July?
kids. Yeah. DOT Blitz Week's going to be in July. They're not going to let that go. They need their money. So, yeah, Blitz it. Okay, so Blitz Week will be here in July, I believe. Okay, let's say Ethan from Joplin. Ethan did finally get here. What's going on, Jesse? Ethan, you people playing around. All right, let's see what Charles Bundy said. The house will be there for this week. Then they are taking the next few months off. Will not be there. I
Yeah, they
and
get summer break.
yeah, so summer breaks here, guys. The government's gonna close for the summer now. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Agree. Okay, you guys are quiet. Yes, thank you, Pete. Appreciate you. You guys are quiet this morning. Anybody want to talk about something? We good? Wrap it up. Be back tomorrow, 6 a.m. Good morning, John.
Right. And just to remember, it's just important to remember that protests are great, but everyone is protesting right now, and everyone has a different cause that they're out protesting for,
Yeah.
whether it's financial
Who we?
or whether it's safety and lives.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody matters, especially during a time like now.
and
Unfortunately, I feel like we're being pitted against each other and we're being forced into positions that we did not ask for
correct.
as the people. I feel like the people are breaking and I feel like I feel very helpless. I'll say that. I'm not in the best spirits today because of, well, the things that I'm seeing in this world and seeing all these amazing people go through. It hurts me because I'm a people person. I love people. I love
Right.
I love people and I love pissing people off. I just love having fun.
You don't like
Technically,
pissing people off. You
I
don't like
do.
the confrontation. You like
I
stirring the pot.
Let's see, let me read Jesse's comment because I don't want to. He took the time to write that, and I don't want to close it without reading it. Hey, boss, when you come to Wisconsin, I will be there with the cab over. But I'm August. I'm August there in the Wapoontra Wapoontra show. So you know that will be I will be. I don't know what you're saying. Damn you! What the hell is wrong with you guys? Why companies don't give extra money to truck drivers during company can't carry? I don't know. I think companies should be giving drivers a lot of money right now. I misspelled and I misread. Or you misspelled and then I misread. Thanks, Jesse, for making me look so great on camera. Appreciate that. People. All right. Well, you guys are still here. I'm going to still talk, I guess. Are we good, baby? I don't know. She's reading something. Are you reading the comments?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like Jesse's not going to be there till August, or there's going to be a truck show in August.
Don't worry, Jesse. We'll meet. Don't worry. I'm going to be all over this country. Once we can freely roam about the country under certain guidelines. I'm good, babe.
Jesse, I misspelled.
Autocorrect got me. Ethan McGinnis and I will be at the Wupon Truck Show. If you want to come for that.
There you go.
I do. I want to come for many truck shows. You're welcome, Felix.
Right.
You're welcome. Thank you, Felix. Thank you guys for being here.
And remember, and that's what we do too, is that, we want to highlight that there are there are companies
Well,
that are feeling a
that's
little hurt, but they're still making it through, and they're still successful.
yeah, and it's important that I hold on to the people that are surviving this. It really I don't think people understand the importance of that. I am going to hold on to the ones that survive this because this is a purge. Unfortunately,
Mm.
a lot will not survive this process.
And
So I'm
that's
going to
just
hold
in
on to the one.
general, not just truckers.
It's
That's
not, it's
small
across the board.
businesses everywhere.
It's completely across the board. But we do a show for truck drivers.
Correct.
So I'm going to hold on to these companies that really treat their drivers right and that are surviving through this and doing whatever it takes and that are willing to share their success with you guys through the driver's side. Rose Bailey, good morning. Thank you for being here. I love you too, Charles Bundy. Thank you. I appreciate you love the show. I love doing the show. Remember, guys, you are the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. Always keep her shine side up, rubber side down, and make money in the trucking industry. Keep your left door closed. See you tomorrow.